Okay, so little foot circuits. So we're going to start off with centering our feet and getting our feet nice and active. So feet together, bring your toes out and your heels to meet so they're in a nice alignment. We're just going to start by rocking our body weight forward and back. So get the pressure onto your toes and then bring it back onto the heels. So once you've done that, make the movement slightly smaller and smaller until you find the middle bit where you've got all the pressure through your toes and your heels to your right in the centre. Once we've then done that, you're going to roll your feet all the way in, then roll them out. So rolling those arches down, pressure onto that big toe, and rolling them all the way onto the outside, pressure onto the little toe. Good. Getting that movement through the ankle joint. And again, just start to make that movement smaller and smaller until you find that middle ground. And once you're there, just make sure those arches are lifted slightly, the pressure's through the big toe, little toe and heel, so we've got all 3 points of contact with the ground. Okay, once we've done that, just sit back into a little quarter squat, engage your core. We're going to come up onto one big toe and you're just going to walk your feet. So really coming up and over those big toes. Just getting the range through the back of the foot, pressing your big toe down into the ground. Okay, hold on one side and you're just going to roll that foot out. Really trying to get some range through that ankle. Good, and switch. Same on the other side, roll it all the way out. Good. Switch again, this time you're going to roll it in. Good, and switch and roll this one in as well. Good, and then coming down. So you're going to come up with both, shift the weight onto one side and come down. Come up with both, shift the weight to one side and come down. Good, so up, single leg, down. Keeping that balance, keeping the control. So come all the way up onto your big toes, shift the weight over, control down. Same again. Good, so we're going to switch it this time. You're going to go up on one leg, shift to two, down on two. So up on one, down on two. Good, getting that range. Last couple. Keeping that balance. Good, and relax there. And standing up, we're just going to set our feet a little bit wider. So toes out, heels to meet, toes out again. So in this wide position. Just in this position, hold that arch up. Press through the big toe, get some contact with that little toe on the ground. Once you've got that, shift your weight over. You're going to come all the way over onto your tiptoes. Don't let that arch collapse in. So hold it up, pressure through the big toe. And we're just going to tap for 5. Keeping the stability through this leg and that arch held up. Pressure through the big toe. Good. Then you're going to shift to the other side again. Pressure through the big toe. Hold that arch up and just tap the other foot. Good. Shift the weight back again. Arch up. Pressure through the toes and the heels. Good. Switch to the other side. Hold that balance. Hold the pressure through the feet. Really nice. Then just holding that plie squat, we're going to come up and down into this position. As you control down, keep those arches nice and lifted. Good, just hold up at the top. Stretch your arms, hold through the big toe. You're just going to reach right to left, keeping that stability through the feet. Good, really reach, get the length. Keep your lower body and your feet really nice and stable. Good, back to the middle. Feet down, walking them in again. Okay, this time we're just going to go for a little hip hinge. So just hinge through there. And then once you're in that position, you're going to shift your weight onto one leg. Just slide the other leg back and forward. Keeping the pressure through your big toe, little toe and heel, holding that arch up. On the next one, you're just going to glide it up and you're going to pulse, keeping the stability and balance. 3 points of contact with the ground, your big toe, little toe and heel. Hold that arch up, get the balance. Good, glide that foot back in, shift the weight to the other side and slide that foot back and forward again. Don't let that arch drop in. Engage through your core, engage through that foot, big toe, little toe and heel. On the next one, just lift that leg up. I'm just going to tap it up and down. Good, keeping that leg pushed through the ground, big toe, little toe and heel. Good, slide it back in, and come back up into standing. So keeping your legs nice and straight, we're just going to finish off with a few straight leg calf raises and holding at the top. So coming up onto our toes, coming back down again. Really reach nice and tall through the big toe and down. Okay, get up to the top, shift your weight over and hold that balance on your big toe. Good, back to 2 legs. Onto the other side, press through that big toe, hold that balance. Good, really stabilize, hold that balance. Shift back to 2, back onto the other side. Press through the ground, press through that big toe. Good, 2 legs, onto the left side. Good, back to 2 legs, 1 more each side. Keep yourself nice and balanced, keep the pressure through the ground. Last one. Good, hold that balance. Good, and you're going to come all the way down onto your knees, tuck your toes under. So your toes are under, and then you're going to sit back on your heels, really stretch out through the bottom of your feet. So toes tucked under, sit all the way back onto heels, get a stretch through those feet. Good, hold that for a good 20 seconds, and then we're done.